Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, a couple of months ago, I did the very last aura reading I did for the royal family. A lot of them came up red. And red is, of course, your root chakra. And when it's activated like that, sometimes you don't feel secure. So I did a follow-up reading, and that is the royal family under threat. Are there threats that we don't know about that is activating this insecurity in them? And the cards said yes. Now, since then, we've seen Princess Anne have an accident, and we've seen a false. I'm not saying that that was a threat or a third person involved or whatnot. It's still an accident, and that's still a threat to your security and your safety. It still shakes you up a bit, whether it's natural or not. Like, I don't know, last week I fell down the last stair. I missed the last stair, and I don't know if any of you have done that before, and I really hurt myself. And that kind of shook up my security of my confidence, more or less, of going up and down the stairs, and became much more careful. And that can happen to you at any age, really, or tripping up the stairs too is a fun one. So we had Princess Anne, and then we had the security incident for the king and queen, and that turned out to be false, but still, it was some kind of self-confidence busting kind of thing. And now we saw some kind of weird article that apparently the alleged shooter for Trump, apparently he had a lot of searches on for Prince Harry. So I'm going to ask the investigation deck, Trish James, is there something going on in the universe that the royal family is under some kind of threat, black magic? Is there a real threat around the royal family? And I don't know. Number one, I did a reading about the incident that Trump had on my other channel, and it showed that all I simply asked was, do they have the real shooter? And the answer was no. He was make-believe, and now they've come out. Yes, there was a second shooter, and etc., etc., etc. So I want to ask, are they really under threat, or is everything that's going on in the world shaking their self-confidence, and they've got a general feeling about being under threat, right? We all, when you lock your doors at night and turn on your alarm, it's because you have a feeling of a threat of being robbed. So is the royal family on high alert? Let's just put it that way. Is the royal family on high alert? Cards are ready. And if they are, like, who? Is it themselves? Know too much, want to talk. Digital footprint. Something was seen. Missing piece. Evidence or statement. Now, this digital footprint with this something was seen, know too much, want to talk, this may be, I'm thinking, some kind of blackmail. Maybe somebody's sending them, threats via email, or, posting things and saying, I might post more, because there's a missing piece here. So we're missing piece of the puzzle. And this evidence or statement with know too much and something was seen. You look at these three. Something was seen, I know too much, evidence or statement, digital footprint, missing piece. I think they're being blackmailed somehow. And that makes you extra nervous with what's going on. Unaware of surroundings, this digital footprint, unaware of surroundings. I think, right, no different than you have all your doors locked, it's dark outside, you know you're safe inside, but you hear a noise outside. Your guard goes up. I think something like this is happening to them. Unaware of surroundings, stalker, being watched, something was seen. And look at even this photo is something, they feel they're being watched. They feel a stalker being watched. Um, I think they are. I think they are under, I think they're under electronic threat. I don't think they're actually in under any kind of physical threat or threat of being what happened to Trump. And even this stalker being watched, digital footprint could be that the shooter. This actually could be true. This could be very, very true. Group involvement, missing piece. I think that this group involvement, they all are aware of what's going on. I don't think they're holding secrets back from each other. I think they're all aware of this missing piece of what we don't know about. I think they're all aware of it. Missing and searching. Rumors behind your back. I think they know there is a electronic threat, but this missing and searching, I think they don't know who it is. Remember, you know what? Remember I did that reading. William was at MI6 and it had to do with the direct threat that Catherine got. So I think they something is going on, guys. Something is definitely going on here. Mental struggle or illness. I think this is, again, I'm going to say it again. I think they're nervous wrecks. I think they know something is going on. I think they are being stalked. I think they are being harassed electronically. This could be social media. This could even be the sugars that give those social media threats online. I think it is this, especially this rumors behind your back with this group and missing piece, missing searching. I think they all are aware of what's going on. I think this is a group threat. I think this digital footprint and stalker with this unaware of surroundings, I think this is actually, I think there's some truth to the rumor about that this fellow may have been stalking Prince Harry. They do have some evidence. Let's see, hangman, delays or sacrifice, death, ending, deeply involved or water. Look at that. Who's got long dark hair like that? And always has a bare back. Deeply involved. Who would be deeply involved in this? Wrong direction, tied or restrained. You know, this thing is, this tied or restrained, I think this is the royal family is tied or restrained from saying too much. And the cards are saying that's the wrong thing to do. Because this death ending, wrong direction, deeply involved, I think they have to be quiet to end this somehow. There is a connection. There is a connection. So I asked the cards, like, is there a connection between Princess Anne, between this fake threat that the king and queen had, that this about Harry being targeted? There is a connection. There's something going on that is bubbling in the background that we aren't privy to, but yet they are tied or restrained from saying anything. This hangman, delays or sacrifice. I think they are, I think death ending, deeply involved in wrong direction. I think that the way that they're thinking about handling this is wrong. Is the way they want to end this is they're thinking of something wrong. So, like, for example, if they just think, oh, we're just going to expose it, that's wrong. Or if they're keeping it hidden, if they want to try and end this, they're keeping it hidden, that's wrong. But there is a connection between all of this. And I think there's a connection. I think this deeply involved. There is a connection. I think they know what the connection is. I think there is a connection between who she knows and who she doesn't know. I think they know. I think this threat has only come along in the last 4 or so years. I don't believe that. I know there has always been a threat on the royal family, but I think it's gone exponential. I think it's gone exponential since the whole Catherine thing. I think it's gone exponential since the whole Twitter social media thing. And I think that there's a lot more happening that we are unaware. I think it affects the whole family group involvement. I think it affects especially the women. So, that would be Catherine, Camilla, Beatrice, Eugenie. They've dipped their toes, their involvement in it. I think that I think it's affecting all of them. I really do. And there is a connection. So they know where it's coming from, but I think, hear this wrong direction and they want to end it. They're doing it wrong. They may think there's a connection and somebody's deeply involved. But I think they've hit a roadblock, to tell you the truth. I think they've hit a roadblock. I don't think that she's that smart to do something like this, but she's deeply involved and there is a connection somehow, some way. And this digital footprint, I don't know why I'm getting Marcus Anderson here with the face. Well, this is what my sources are telling me. And I'm wondering, this know too much and want to talk, evidence or statement. I wonder if this is one of her friends, like Jessica Mulrooney. Now, everybody put on your tinfoil hat, give it a good shake, get it on there good and tight. Jessica Mulrooney is married to an ex-prime minister, a past prime minister, Brian Mulrooney's son. Brian Mulrooney was a bit corrupt, and he had deep, deep tentacles in the Canadian Parliament, and that's actually how Meghan met Justin Trudeau, was through Jessica Mulrooney, through her husband's father's political connections. Are you with me? Is there something there? We all know Justin Trudeau's as crooked as they come. And is this Jessica Mulrooney? Who knows? Who introduced her to Justin Trudeau, who has deep connections with China. And that, I don't even have to say allegedly. That's a known fact. He has parties, they've donated hundreds of millions of dollars to the Liberal Party of Canada. And we all know about the Chinese Communist Party and their digital footprint. So you can take off your tinfoil hat. I just want you to think about that. This is very plausible. Very plausible. And with that, I will end this somewhat dark reading. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.